What's going on, YouTube? R to the double E dash to the ZON coming at you once again. I know it's been a minute, bro. I took about 2 weeks, to make another video. It's been about that time since the last video I made. But there was reasons, I just recently went out of town. I went to Orlando, and got to meet up with my sons, man, which was, dude, everything to me, man. They, as some of you guys know. I think I mentioned it on this channel. They had moved to Delaware, so I don't get to see them. I don't get to have them, 50% of the time like I always had. So that was very hard. But they were coming down to Orlando because their mother's birthday was this month, and they were coming down to do Universal, Islands of Adventure, all that shit. And they were going to be, within reach. Without having to take a plane, you know what I'm saying? So, me, my mother, my wife, and my stepdaughter, we went out there and rented a hotel, and then we got to spend time with them, man, which was magical, man. You really don't know, man. For a father that's a real father that wants to be there for his kids, is always there for his kids. Having them gone is really hard, but being able to see them was everything, man. And it just threw everything into focus. I was like, okay, I got to get my animation shit done. I got to get this shit crisp. I got to get this shit, I could do this in my sleep, to be able to make that move to Arizona and, get into the animation business. So that's why I was gone for so long. But a lot of shit happened while I was not making videos, man. This video will basically be, just a mashup of things that off the top of my head that I can remember happened in this time that I have not made videos. The whole Sony and Microsoft back and forth about, you buying Activision is not fair. Yeah, it is. Fuck it. We got the money. Shut up. The Super Mario movie trailer, which was just fucking phenomenal. Just a bunch of things, man. So we're gonna jump into it right away, man. First thing I want to talk about the Mario movie trailer. I watched it, when they did the direct, and initially released it to the public for everybody to see, and afterwards I saw all the reactions and comments and tweets from everybody in the world, on this movie. Generally positive. The only negative anybody has is always, Chris Pratt just sounds like Chris Pratt. And it's like, bro, okay, listen, I full disclaimer. I am one of the people that was always like, I want that, here we go, all that, from Mario. I want that in the movie. But let's really think about it. Because the thing is that Mario games don't have a lot of dialogue, right? Even Odyssey didn't have a lot of dialogue. The fucking Cappy who's talking to you every time you're going from kingdom to kingdom is just, it's gibberish. It's like Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. And this is where Nintendo was behind. Because it's Nintendo. But I thought about it, I'm like, do I really want Mario to sound like he does in Mario 64 and any game going forward from there for a full hour and a half, 2 hour movie experience? I think that would get really annoying. You know what I'm saying? Because we have never had Mario do anything but a couple of phrases. I'm tired. Thank you so much for playing my game. There was nothing else. It was all wah hee hee yoo. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? So do I want that motherfucker talking like that through an entire feature-length film? Nah, I think they got to do something different. So here comes Chris Pratt, and he does his voice, right? And the thing that kills me about it is, first of all, okay, let me just give my reaction to the trailer. Animation is just fucking amazing. It's Illumination, the mini movies. They know what they're doing. They're gangster with it. The opening intro, Bowser's reveal, epic to the fucking umpteenth degree. Just ridiculous. Like that motherfucker comes strutting out, the shit opens up, and he just comes walking out. And you got the overhead shot, which reminded me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. When Shredder comes out, first time you see him, and the camera's looking down at him, and you see all the fucking, the crowd and all that around him. That shit was hard, dude. They did it here. And when he opened his mouth and he said, "Open the gates," and then Jack Black. I'm like, I'm not a Jack Black fan. I don't hate the guy. I don't like the guy. I'm indifferent. And I just never found him as an actor in all the comedies that he's done. I never found him funny. I just found him like, whatever. But goddamn, the voice is spot on. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's Bowser. Okay, newsflash, Nintendo. Going forward, any game you make in the Mario universe that involves Bowser, which it's going to because it's Mario, needs to have this kind of voice. He nailed it. The whimsical, funny, just atmosphere that was created by this opening, bro, with the penguins coming out and fighting and throwing snowballs, and it looks real epic. Bro, I lost my shit laughing. When the gates opened up and you see the king penguin and his two dudes next to him, and he goes, "Attack!" and the one on his right goes, "Ah!" That shit was hilarious, dude. It was hysterical. And then the comedy in it, that there was an epic battle and they're throwing snowballs, and all of a sudden the camera zooms out and Bowser's just sitting there, just getting hit by snowballs, and he's just like, all right, whatever. And they're like, well, that is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield? And Bowser's like, I do not. And just wrecks them, dude. I was like, yo, okay. The comedy is already on point. Like, that intro in the beginning of the trailer already showed you that this studio and this whole production, everybody involved, has the comedy down. It's not cringe comedy. It's not like, oh my God, that didn't land. No, this shit is hitting. So we already know the comedy's going to be on point. And we already know by looking, the animation's on point. So, of course, everybody's focus next was all the voices, especially Mario's voice. Trailer goes on, and then you see Mario warp through the pipe, boom, and land in the Mushroom Kingdom. And they are obviously, bro, like if you watch this and the way they presented it, they're doing this not like Mario's been to the Mushroom Kingdom 100,000 times. No, they're doing like this is the first time he's ever been here, right? It's kind of an origin story in that sense. Mario comes through the warp pipe, boom. Chris Pratt says 2 lines in this entire trailer, and people are killing him. The first line was, "What is this place?" And he's whispering. So you can't get the full registry of the voice he's actually gonna do for this character. People lost their fucking minds. Oh my God, it just sounds like Chris Pratt. How do you know what Chris Pratt sounds like? That's whispering, dude. Like it's not what you heard in Jurassic World or what you heard in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's whispering. Then Toad shows up. Toad, I can never say the guy's name right, so I'm not gonna try it. But Keegan, whatever, the guy that plays Toad, spot on voice, hilarious. Don't touch that mushroom, you'll die. Oh, this was perfectly fine. Come on, Mario, let's go. And then you hear the actual voice, and if you listen, and here's the thing. How many people that were reacting and critiquing this trailer, and then if you hear some noise in the background, I'm sorry, I got my dryer going. How many people that watch this trailer are my age or older that actually grew up with Mario, like from the get-go? Not, I grew up with Mario when I was born, Mario Galaxy came out. No, I'm talking about from the 1980s, dude. If you were in my era, if you have been with Mario as long as I have been, then you watched the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, which was a cartoon show with live actors here and there in different segments about the Super Mario universe. In that show, Mario had a very raspy, dark Brooklyn accent type of voice. When Chris Pratt in this trailer says, "Mushroom Kingdom, here we come," there's that twang of Brooklyn accent in there. So you know what he's doing. He's doing a modern version of the Brooklyn, New York / Italian Mario that we had in the Super Show. That was from the very get-go. It was from the inception of Mario ever being in any other kind of media other than games. Brilliant. I love it. When I heard that shit, I was like, because when I heard the whisper, oh, what is this place? I was like, I don't sound like Mario. Let's see what's up. And then, when they jumping on the mushrooms and they're going, Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. This is Brooklyn Mario. This is 2022 Brooklyn Mario. Come on, man. What's the problem? You really wanted, because like I said it, I wanted, when this trailer was about to come out, I'm like, I know Charles Martinet is not voicing Mario in the movie. I think he's voicing someone else in the movie, which is, I don't know what they're going to do with that. But, I wanted the, here we go, Mario. And it's like, yeah, that's cool for a catchphrase or two, which is why Nintendo had that, Mario only talked in phrases here and there throughout the game. Everything else was, hey, yeah, woohoo, just exclamations. It wasn't fucking full dialogue or full sentences or actual dialogue. This is great, bro, because I'm like, okay, now we're going to have Mario. Now, the problem that this creates is, because I already know, I'm sorry, I got a little bit of spit that came out, got my computer, I'm human. The only problem that this creates is that going forward, when you make 3D Mario games, this movie's going to be a hit. I already know. I can already see it, dude. I think the trailer showed me everything I had to see. I'm like, this is going to smash. No disrespect to the Sonic movies, because I love them, dude. I haven't seen the second one, but I know that it's got glowing reviews. I saw the first one and I was like, this is epic. This is great. This is a video game movie. Sonic, Mortal Kombat. When Mortal Kombat came out last year, the year before, about a year and a half ago, whatever it was. Awesome. They finally, video game movies are starting to catch up to the quality of the games that they're representing, which is great. I saw this trailer. I'm like, this is going to be the best. This is going to be the best. This is going to fucking shit on everything. Sonic, Mortal Kombat, Resident Evil was garbage, but, all the video game movies. We are going to have Nintendo, when they make 3D Mario games now, they're going to have him talking. And it's going to have to sound somewhat like what Chris Pratt is doing. Because, you can't have full dialogue scenes in a 20 to 30 hour game. Be like, here we go, princess, I am going to save you. But Bowser has come through and he has kidnapped you. And now I don't know what to do, but the Power Star showed up. And now I can... You're like, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not real, dude. That's whimsical. That's game. Okay? Now they're making a movie and the shit is like dialogue, talking, action, adventure, Mario games going forward are going to have to start having him talk. And maybe Nintendo's prepared for this. And maybe Nintendo's like, we want to break away from the Charles Martinet Mario, which was epic. It was amazing. There's no fucking debate about it. I'm sure Nintendo was even like, grateful as fuck to him for what he brought to that character. But now, going forward, we're going to make this shit, it's multimedia. It's not just video games. It's movies, it's theme parks and all that. You're going to have a voice for Mario. He's going to have to talk. And I don't think Chris Pratt's doing a bad job. I mean, you heard 2 lines. One line was whispering, the other line was actual his voice, and you got that Brooklyn Mario in there. I'm straight, dude. I'm straight. That's what I want, bro. I just don't want him to sound stupid. Like that is not Mario. That's not Mario as you know it in the video games, but that is Mario, the way he was before there was a Mario 64. This is him from his inception. So I'm good with that. Overall reactions on the trailer, man, I was just like, this shit is fucking epic, man. And I'm like, you know what I thought about? I was like, we saw the trailer, the shit was epic, it was amazing. But we just saw Mario, Toad, and Bowser. We didn't see no other, we saw Luigi a little bit at the end, which looked great. And sounded great, yo. You didn't hear him talk, but his trying to get away from the fucking dry bones. I'm like, okay, that's Luigi. All right, we good. We didn't see Princess, Peach. We didn't see Donkey Kong, who's in this movie. We didn't see a host of other characters that are in this movie. So I'm psyched. I'm like, yo, where does Donkey Kong come in this shit? Now, he's voiced by Seth Rogen. You know me with Seth Rogen. I'm like, yo, Seth Rogen is just he's a fat dude that likes to get high and has some kind of talent somewhere wrapped up in his whole fucking makeup that he gets movie roles and he fucking... Because the guy doesn't look anything like an actor. He doesn't look anything like anybody you want to see on screen. But he's had a few movies that are funny. And he's a funny dude. He's voicing Donkey Kong. Where the fuck is Donkey Kong going to come into this? Because I'm like, yo, we saw the Mushroom Kingdom. And we saw the Ice Kingdom, the Penguins domain. Bro, let me find out that this movie is beginning, and this is what I want. I swear to God, I want this. This is what this movie, when I saw it straight, I'm like, this movie is beginning to set up a Nintendo universe. Because we know that Donkey Kong lives on Donkey Kong Island. That's an island. That's a whole separate thing. So is it going to be the Mushroom Kingdom, the Ice Kingdom, DK Island over here? Is this going to open up a Nintendo universe to have multiple movies going forward? Yes, please. And also, between the animation, the voices, the humor, everything being spot on, I was just like, bro, this is going to open the floodgates. We need a Donkey Kong movie. We need a Star Fox movie. We need a Metroid movie. All this could be spurred on and started, ignited, if you will, by this movie being as good as it's going to be. I have no doubts. I'm not even worried, dude. I'm not like, oh my God, I hope it does good. No, I saw the trailer. I'm like, this is going to smash. This is going to smash. The kids, the adults that grew up with Mario, everybody's going to be in this motherfucker, dude. And when we're in that theater watching this movie, I heard a YouTuber say this. I forgot who it was. I want to say, I don't remember. I don't remember exactly who it was because I saw so many reactions to the trailer. But there was a YouTube channel that I saw their reaction to it, and they were like, everybody is going to be the same age in that theater. I don't give a fuck if you're 40. I don't give a fuck if you're 10, 9, 8 years old. When this movie kicks off and we're all in that theater, we're all going to be the same age. We're all going to be kids. Because this is what it is, man. Mario is that epic. So I love the trailer. I loved everything about it. The negative reactions to Chris Pratt's voice. Go kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same deal that I see all the time. Every time I'm seeing it right now. I haven't watched the movie yet, but Halloween Ends just came out, right? And I see so many reviews. I didn't watch it because I don't want anything spoiled for me. I want to go into this. I'm a horror movie fanatic, dude, so I'm watching Michael Myers in his potential last run. I'm doing that. Oh my God! But so they had this wrong with the movie, this wrong, bro. I stopped listening to critics a long time ago because they are guilty of the cardinal sin when it comes to watching a movie or playing a game. And that cardinal sin is that you, with no experience whatsoever, you don't even know how to make this shit happen, you swear you could have done it better. Bro, miss me with that bullshit, man. I'm not for it, dude. So it's happening now with Halloween Ends. It happened with this trailer. It's about fuck all these people, bro. This movie's gonna smash. So I'm very happy from what I saw in the trailer. Now, going on to other news, we had the Xbox, news coming out about Xbox acquisition of Activision. Of Activision and Blizzard. And it's going through the rounds of being approved, disapproved by all these different entities. I don't know why the fuck they have anything to say about it. Where I come from, I have enough money to buy something. I buy it. It's mine. Fuck off. Literally, that's it. So this entity in Brazil was like, yeah, we don't have a problem with it. Boom. It went on to the UK. The UK's like, oh, we have very serious concerns about this. This is not fair. This could potentially create a monopoly. And it's like, bro, Microsoft had to come out and dumb themselves down and literally like run themselves down. Like, yo, bro, PlayStation is kicking our ass. They're number one, even though I would dispute that because Nintendo right now is kicking ass. But, overall, with time, years and all that going into it, PlayStation is dominant. We're third place. They have exclusives. We don't. And are being able to buy this company is a problem. Why? Exactly. I don't think anything, this is coming from me, I don't think anything that this entity in the UK, whatever, sees wrong with this is going to hold up this purchase. I think it's going to go through. I think it's going to happen. And, for the PlayStation fans, or Sony, really, Sony in general, oh my God, this is not fair. Call of Duty is so important. It makes this much money. Bro, I'm just going to quote to you your own slogan from the PSP. Step your game up. Stop crying. Step your game up. You got the exclusives, man. You got fucking Uncharted. You got Ghost of Tsushima. You got The Last of Us. You got Ratchet and Clank. You got God of War. What are you crying about? Last time I heard from all these PlayStation fans, all those games crushed Gears of War, Forza, Halo, Psychonauts. So then what's the problem? Now we're getting to the surface of Sony's bullshit bravado. Oh, it's not really about your exclusives. Your exclusives play a role, but it's about the fact that your exclusives get people there and then they get to play Call of Duty. But if Call of Duty's not there, and it's such a big game, and it's on Microsoft now, only, exclusively on Game Pass day one, you know what's going to happen. I'm just telling you right now. Then they're going to be like, oh my God, no, our exclusives aren't enough, but we can't. Step your game up. Step your game up. Do you hear Nintendo crying about this shit? No. Because the Switch don't have a Call of Duty, but the Wii U did. The GameCube did back in the day when Call of Duty, before Modern Warfare, all that. And Nintendo's had Call of Duties. They have them great. They don't have them, we'll make do. Because we believe in the power of our exclusives and the power of our intellectual properties. Sony apparently doesn't. Because Call of Duty seems to be all that's important to them. That's why they're remaking, Jesus Christ, they're remaking Horizon Zero Dawn. That game came out 5 years ago, man. That is not worthy of a remake. Bro, I'm gonna offer all the video game companies a rule, and you ain't even gotta pay me for it. It's free. It's free advice. You don't remake anything that has not been. Okay, so let me rephrase that. You do not remake anything that original launch date was less than 10 years ago. If it was made a decade ago or more, okay, feel free, remake it if you want to. Horizon Zero Dawn was 5 years ago, nigga. Come on. That'd be like Nintendo coming out and like, you know what? I know you guys are waiting for Tears of the Kingdom, but fuck that. We'll let you know when that's coming out. Right now, we're gonna remake Breath of the Wild. Why? Stupid. So, the whole thing with the Sony and, Microsoft shit, Microsoft's going to win. They're going to get this. It's going to go through. And if I was Microsoft, I would take that contract. Once it goes through, I will take that contract offer that we gave Sony, or that they gave Sony, saying, hey, bro, we'll keep Call of Duty on your consoles for 3 years or more beyond when your contract with them expires. I take that off the table. I say, bro, the minute we get it, it's done. It's exclusive to Xbox. Go cry about it. Straight up. That's the way I would handle that. Other news. Let's see what else has been going on. There was a lot of hoopla about, when Phil Spencer came out and gave his congratulations to Bethesda for Fallout's anniversary. I think it's 25th anniversary or 20th anniversary, some shit like that. I have a friend at work who's a diehard Fallout fan, and he's gonna fucking kill me if he sees this video. I don't even know what year it is, 20th, 25th, whatever. But it's a big anniversary for them. And behind him on the shelves, there was this little tiny Xbox Series S looking console thing. Oh my God, Microsoft's getting released a new console. Yeah, we'll see, bro. to me, that just looks like a prototype. They call it like a model, like a third scale model of what the Series S ended up being like. And it's on the shelf because, bro, he's a video game historian. He has all the shit on the shelf. So I don't see anything with that. What else? What else we talking about? Oh my God, Switch, bro. Hey, brother, bro. Pilot Wing 64 just came to the Switch. Nintendo 64 Online, bro. I am loving it so much, bro. And it is by far the best version of Pilot Wings ever. Like, the best way to play Pilot Wing 64 is on the Switch Online. For a myriad of reasons. But I've seen so many videos on YouTube from people talking about this. You know, Game Informer, Game Explain, all these people. They're like, yo, this is the biggest update or upgrade Nintendo has done with the Switch Online. It's so different from the N64 version. Now, you know, I'm giddy about this because this is my favorite game of all time. Pilot Wing 64 is my fucking holy grail. That is my fucking, bro, that is, to me, that is the greatest. Bro, like, visually, it is so clean. So clean. I'm talking about Mario 3D All-Stars, Mario 64 on that cartridge. How clean that looks compared to the original. It's more than that. It's more than that, dude. Bro, all the assets look crystal clear. Very little, if any, pixelation. It is just so, it's mind-boggling, dude. Like, I saw the trailer and I was like, oh my God. Like, bro, when they released the trailer and I was watching the trailer, immediately, as soon as they started showing gameplay, I was like, yo, hey, this shit is clean. I know this game inside out. Don't try to fuck with me. This is my favorite game of all time. I know this game. This shit looks amazing. They cleaned the fuck out of it. 60 frames per second. You know how long it took me to get used to how fast the game was moving? You know, because of 60 FPS versus, 20 something, whatever it was on the 64. Yo, I'm having such a good time with it, bro. And I'm so goddamn proud of Nintendo for doing this because, bro, Mario 64 was a launch game for N64, but the second launch game that released right alongside the console with Mario 64 was Pilot Wings. It gets ignored because Mario 64 is one of the greatest games of all time. Let's be real, and I have no problem with that. I get it, but like Pilot Wings 64 had nothing but glowing reviews back in the day. Yo, 8s to 9s out of 10 across the board. It's a fucking phenomenal game, and graphically it was just ridiculous. And they cleaned this motherfucker up to look better than it has ever looked. My only gripe, I'm objective, so I'll say it right now. My only gripe with this emulation of the game is that when you go into the Birdman stages, which is, bro, that's anybody that's played Pilot Wing 64, Birdman is usually your favorite thing, bro. Like you love the game, you love playing through the different tasks and challenges and all that. But Birdman is that reward for when you've gotten gold or silver, throughout the entire class, bro, you get to play a Birdman stage. Or when you find the star somewhere hidden in the level, boom, you get to play the Birdman stage. They fucked up there because, again, you're talking to somebody who knows the game inside and out. Bro, when you play it on N64 or I play here on my PC in emulation with a Series X controller, if I'm tapping A, boom, on Birdman, fast, not even like straining, just like da-da-da-da-da-da, he flaps, it takes off. And in the Nintendo Switch Online version, it's not input lag because all the inputs are fucking spot on. I think what happens is it seems like they limited the number of flaps that you can get while mashing the A button. So it takes a lot more to get off the ground. It takes a lot more to raise when you're diving and you want to come back up. It takes a lot more. So they fucked up on that, bro, and it's unfortunate, bro, because that's the best part of the game. But overall, man, it is such a fucking phenomenal representation of the game, and it is literally the best way to play Pilot Wings overall. And then on top of that, bro, like I went back and I played Mario 64 on that service. It's not the Mario 64 that you got on the 35th anniversary, the Mario 3D All-Stars Collection, but it is damn near close. So it seems like Nintendo is going back and cleaning up these 64 games little by little, here and there, through software updates and all that. to get them to the best version they've ever been. And to me, like, I am so proud of them for that. And I'm just over here standing ovation on this shit because N64 was a monumental console. Like, it's my favorite console of all time. It's the greatest console of all time. I don't give a fuck what you say. But for everybody, dude, even if it wasn't their favorite console, it was one of like the best consoles they ever played. This is a very famous console, very famous library. So the fact that they're going back and cleaning up these games and getting them to a point where they're better, like Ocarina of Time or Banjo-Kazooie, they're better than what you've played before. They're clearer, frame rates up there. You know what I mean? Like they're doing little things, bro, to fucking make it the optimal experience and adds value to Nintendo Switch Online, and it makes it worth the money. So this shit is great, bro. I'm in love, bro. Wave Race 64, the last game they added before Pilot Wings to the service. Wave Race 64 on the Switch Online looks fucking night and day better than it does on the N64 original hardware. Like, I play it on my PC through emulation, and it looks better than the hardware. When I'm playing on my PC, it looks exactly like what I'm playing on Switch Online. This is nothing but good, man. This is nothing but good. So Nintendo, keep doing your thing, bro, because, you know, Xbox has the best online service. PlayStation has a better online service than you. But when it comes to the virtual library, like the virtual consoles, so to speak, if you're working on these games and cleaning them up and doing this, you're gonna have hands down the best virtual library of any system. Because PlayStation on their PS Plus, One, Premium, Platinum, whatever the fuck they call it, their games are the 50, you know, the PAL versions, you know, the fucking 50 hertz instead of 60 hertz. And all that. There's a bunch of fucking things that happen there that just the games are better played on your original PlayStation or on PC through emulation. You know what I'm saying? Xbox has that mantle of like, yo, we preserve our games. So you got Xbox 360, Xbox One, Series, all of that, boom, all in there in the Microsoft Store and on Game Pass. But bro, nobody is fucking with Nintendo with the fucking exclusives, bro, with the properties. You're not fucking with Mario, you're not fucking with Zelda, you're not fucking with Star Fox, Donkey Kong, all of that. And what I'm seeing on 64 online, you know, Switch online expansion pack 64 collection, they're bossing right now, bro. So I'm so happy about that. And anything else to talk about? Really, we did the Mario trailer, we did the Microsoft Xbox fiasco, whatever. Fuck them. Them meaning PlayStation. Fuck them. They're so fucking. They're such pussies, bro. Like, dude, just step your game up, nigga. Follow your own slogan. Get the fuck out of here. And then Switch Online with the 64 shit, bro. Bro, I'm eating good as a gamer right now, man. That's pretty much it, man. I mean, sometime tomorrow I'm gonna hook up with my homeboy Jason, faithful subscriber of this channel, and he's gonna help me because I'm not that great at doing the settings and all that on these emulators to be able to get the games that I want to play on them. Like, I use RetroArch. So I have fucking NES, SNES, Genesis, 64, arcade, all that in there. But I want to get some fucking GameCube, and Wii and Dreamcast, especially Dreamcast, in there. And he's going to walk me through, getting the Dreamcast to work, man. So we're going to do that. Man, I mean, I'm having a good time as a gamer right now, man. The video's stretched on a little bit longer than I would. It's 33 minutes. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Oh, lastly, announcement. All right, so we're trying to grow this channel, right? And we're trying to get to the point where we can monetize and we can really get shit popping, man. Like we can do live streams and interact with each other and all that. Well, I work at a high performance gaming PC manufacturer. Have for the last 9 years, and I have a pretty sick employee discount. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a Elgato capture card for this puppy right here, and also I'm gonna get a retro tink to be able to stream or not stream, capture the older consoles, the N64, Super Nintendo, all that. And your boy ReeZoNoticz videos are gonna take a giant leap because now instead of me being here talking to you guys, looking at my ugly mug the whole time, you're gonna have gameplay footage, man. You're gonna have gameplay footage, voiceovers, all that, bro. It's gonna take off, man. So you know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna happen. I want to say, date is it? I want to say within the next month. Within the next month, I'll probably buy that. Most likely, buy that capture card, and even before I get the retro tank, which was gonna help me with the the old school consoles. At least with that capture card, I'll be able to put on here Switch footage, Xbox Series X footage. I think anything from GameCube up. So maybe GameCube, I gotta see. But Wii U, all that. We're gonna have footage on here, man. So the videos are gonna take a giant leap in quality and just in fun, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's an announcement for the channel, man. I'm doing that within the next month, and then you gotta give me some time to learn how to use it and all that, and then it's gonna be popping, man. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. Peace.